Welcome, welcome everyone. How are you? Listen, I've been dancing, I've been singing, I've been playing with herbs. I've been putting in lots of love and good energy, and Wendy's guides were there. I'm doing a protocol for Wendy. She's working with me. Um, since she said this on a public forum, I feel like it's okay to say this. But I'm making a protocol for her and some herbs and some stuff that we're going to work on. They have just turned out beautifully. You guys know that, well, for those of you that don't know, I believe in the Dr. Emoto way, which is you look at a study, you put energy. He did studies where he proved that just your thoughts, your intentions, it changed the water. It changed. It just showed. You have to watch the. You have to go look up Dr. Emoto. Anyway, so when I'm handling herbs, because I told you guys I'm an herbalist. Actually, let me back that up. I didn't even do my intro. Welcome, welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindi. I am at Simply Cindi. I'm a psychic medium. As you guys just heard, I'm an herbalist as well. I do a lot of things. Uh, you name it, I do it. I probably have a degree in it or a certificate in it or something in it, right? So anyway, this group is very, very close. I'm so glad that you guys are here tonight. Wendy just happened to come on. This is just one thing. This is crazy because I was like, Spirit, what are you going to do this time? Like my higher self, because we were supposed to do mediumship the other day. So I've got myself open and the teacher came through and I didn't even realize it was the teacher because it was so subtle. It's just that I've changed. It's not separate hardly anymore. I'll explain that later. Anyway, so it went in a whole different direction. It was awesome. We had old souls in. They were asking really good questions, and the teacher was answering as I was channeling. The teacher is just a name I put to this energy. The energy is me. It's an aspect of me who has not incarnated. Okay? It's not separate from me. It used to feel a little bit more separate from me, but I'm growing. I'm evolving as well, right? And so it wasn't until post when I was, you guys know I edit down the videos that I realized it was the teacher. So, yes. So anyway, that's part of what's going on. I don't even know. I was like, I have no idea what's going to go on tonight. We're going to do energy readings, but I have no idea. Who knows what's going to happen? And then I've been working on Wendy's stuff. Because I'm making the herbs specifically for her and that intention and all of that. And it's taken me days. But I love it. I want the best for her. One of the things is she's very frightened of having the surgery on her jaw before, and she can give you guys I think some of you guys know about it. But anyway, I was like, listen. And she's so open. We had she had a reading with me. Well, we had coffee, and she was like, "I'll do it, whatever it is." And I was like, I'm pretty sure we have some herb. I'm pretty sure God has given us everything. Like there's everything is. That's what they don't want you to know. Is that everything that you need is on this planet. Like Mother Earth has given that to you. And let me say this because I saw this today, and I really think that we should start thinking about it this way. They call what we do alternative medicines, alternative therapies, right? But how come it's that we're the alternative when we were the originals that came first? Herbs were way before pharmaceuticals. So why is it that we're the alternative? Just something to think about. I would think that they're the alternative. And again, they're not the enemy. They have a place. I said for emergencies, Western medicine is excellent, right? But Western medicine is not here to cure you. It never has been, never said it was going to, right? It's a misnomer. That's something that we just sort of took on, right? So, hello everyone. I'm like talking about I've been handling her, doing her herbs, handling her protocol, and I've been channeling. I've been doing a lot of readings, so I'm really open right now. And then, so we were talking about that, right? So the second thing that I want to show you guys, because I don't want my computer to crash, because on the way here, one of my, I don't know how to explain it because I don't know anything about it. David knows. But anyway, I don't want to have so many windows open like I used to be able to. So I got to close this window pretty soon. So let me get back to this part, which is when I was in post, because you guys know I edit down the videos. I kept hearing, you don't need to edit much of the video, like you need to put it all in. And so I was already kind of working that way, but I like to, when I'm editing the videos, when we're paused or I'm waiting for somebody to answer, I'll usually just edit that out, right? That way it makes it flow better. There's no important information I take out. But just the little pauses and stuff so that it can flow better, right? Save some time. So anyway, I was doing that late at night because again, I've been working on other things too. And it was today's video, the one that was released today. So I went and I took out the first part where y'all see the intro of the where it says starting soon. I took that out. And then you hear my intro, and right when I start channeling, I have two bands when I'm in post, right? And I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me see if I can show you guys. Anyway, so you can see me talking with the little lines and stuff, right? You can see my voice, you can see my face, you can see my voice, and and I'll show you guys in just a minute. And right when I start channeling, there is nothing there. And it just goes all the way to the end. And thank God, I freaked out because I'm like, David, I called David. I called David because I'm like, did I do something wrong? What did I do? Because I'd never seen that before where it just stopped and there was nothing. It was blank. But I'm still on camera and I'm still channeling, but there's nothing. And so I called David freaking out and he was like, what? He didn't understand what I was saying. So I had to take a picture of it. Thank God I took the picture of it. And he was like, what the hell? I've never seen that before. And I said, that's right, when I'm channeling. And when I'm channeling the teacher, isn't that crazy? Like, and it went the whole way. And it would not let me edit anything. I couldn't see where to edit. It was just me channeling, right? And this is the video that I released today. So I was about to show you guys the evidence of that. And I go back and the band, my voice is, everything's there. Like it never left. Now, I know this is hard to explain. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Cause y'all are like, I know that I'm just giving you a vision. But let me see if I do this right. So bear with me. Okay. So do you guys see, you can see me. This is me in post. This is Premiere Pro because that's what I use. So I use Premiere Pro, right? And so you can see where they see these, I don't even know. Do you see these bands here? This is where I'm talking. This is where there's music in the intro where I'm talking, da 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 da, right? Everybody understand that? That's where I'm talking. Okay. Now when I go back today, I just went in to, I opened this up so that I could show you guys what I was talking about. There, when I start channeling, this goes away. It was just empty, and this was empty. It was just all empty all the way. But now when I do it, it's not empty all the way. You can see it. You can see how it's flowing. You can see that it's there. You can see it, right? Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? Does everybody get that so far? Does everybody understand? Because I'm about to show you the pictures. Yes. Yeah. But it's crazy because I'm about to show you the pictures. Hold on. This is what I showed David. I was like, hold on a second. Let me put this. It's the only way that I'm going to be able to show you guys. So here, ooh, I don't even know. Can y'all see that? Here is where I was talking. I don't know if you can see that. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm trying to get it to a good spot. Now it's not. Okay. I don't know that I'll be able to do this. Can y'all see where the bands are? I'm gonna make it really big so that y'all can see the actual bands. If I can get it right. Ugh. Okay. Y'all see the bands there? Okay. So when I was talking to David about this, I sent him this picture and I said, this is where I'm doing my intro. And then I said, this is where I start channeling. I was like, this is where I start channeling. Hold on just a second. Let me try to get it right. Do you see where it's empty? So the two bands, they're just empty. So I could not edit. I couldn't edit, and it was empty the whole time I'm channeling. So that I didn't know where there was a break. I didn't know where I could stop it, right? Like I could not edit that. But then I go back in and you guys can see because this is live now that's on my screen. I'm actually in there and it's fine. Isn't that crazy? That was the teacher. And I had just said, I was saying to myself, I'm like, because I'm listening and I'm like, is that the teacher? That's the teacher. But usually I could sense when the teacher was coming in. And now, since I've grown and you guys have grown, like it was so flowing. Like it wasn't, like I always knew that there wasn't a separation, but there was a little bit of, okay, I know it's the teacher. But I didn't even realize it was the teacher until after. We had a huge solar flare today. It will affect tech for a week or so. Well, I mean, I'm in there now and it's fine. You can see. Like I'm in there right now. It's fine. It's not blank. Y'all can see this. If you can see I'm moving it right now. And you can see. You can see me talking here. You can see it. Right? Like you can see all this. I've got it on pause, but I'm moving my band. Right? And this is what I use to edit. So, but when I thank God I took a picture of it to show David. It was just crazy. And I was like, that is so cool. I need to tell everybody. So, hold on just a second. Let me put back the screen. Okay. I totally believe you and understand what you're saying. Just giving everyone a heads up. Oh, yeah. Did you feel the heat wave at 12:30 your time? So our heat wave is done. Yesterday it started raining and it got really, really cold. And our heat wave was done. But I think it's moving towards you guys, right? It was moving away from us towards the coast, Oregon, and you're in New Mexico. So I think it's moving towards you guys. So are you guys now hot? Because I've been busy, Woody. I've been focused on the herbs and then the reading, so I have not gotten to look at anything. And then I've had to edit and try to get things out, so I really have not gotten. And then I'm emailing when I can, and that's why some of you guys that are so wonderful and keep commenting and stuff on my videos, I hadn't been able to like give you the answers or say hello. I felt it was a solar flare in the middle of the night. Wow, that's crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, just to let you know, we never know what's going to happen. I always have an intention, but we never know what's going to happen. It depends on the souls and and where people are reaching us more. They're seeing us. They're saying hi. They're getting to know us. And if they're part of our group, they're going to stay. I mean, think about if you've been alone, because a lot of us we do things on our own. That's what this group is about. But this group of people souls who do things on their own are coming together, right? And so think about if you've always done always done things on your own and couldn't lean into anybody and never got a attaboy or attagirl, or because you never searched for one, right? But you never got it anyway. But think of coming into this group and all of a sudden, because y'all are genuine, y'all are authentic, right? That's who we are. This is just who we are. You're not trying to be anybody. You're unmasking and becoming who you are, who you've always been, without what society says, without what other groups have said, without what your job says, without, you're becoming you. You've always been you. You're just becoming more of that now, right? We're all doing it. But if you're someone that has never found that, and then you come into this group and you feel it, and you're authentic too, so you know when people are not authentic, this is the first time they may be ever feeling this. So I appreciate you guys. I want you to know the bigger picture that's going on. There's so many things underneath that are going on. I know sometimes, not you guys, but I know sometimes I can feel people that are like, does she always have to say that? Does she always? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Right? Because you don't understand the bigger picture. You don't understand that the people that come in and never say a word and just want to be in this energy, and that is perfectly fine with us. Right? So I want to thank you guys. We are getting so close to our goal of starting the meeting, starting the membership. I'm so excited about that. Again, I'm getting busier and busier, which is why people like Wendy are like, I got to get on your schedule now. But I've been preparing for this for a while, right? I had 4 years to prepare for this. So I wanted to thank you guys. I want to say hello. Let's begin, since I just started talking because I was so excited about what was happening. Let's begin by, I hadn't done this in a while. So there is an easy way to uh, reset your vagus nerve, right? Yes, thank you guys for being here. There's an easy way to reset your vagus nerve. So what does the vagus nerve help you do when you reset it? Helps with the anxiety, helps with migraines, helps with headaches, helps with the tension, helps with, and you can do this any time of day. But for a while there, when I was doing lives before, we would do this each time. And I don't know why it dropped off, but it did. But, I was thinking, I don't know if I could feel some people having tension, but I know that Mars is like in Cancer and having struggles. That's the astrology part. But anyway, it all connected and made me think, oh, let's just reset our vagus nerve, right? So the first thing I want you guys to do, since you guys loved the um, me showing you about the really quick meditation to like ground yourself. Hi, Rodney. The quick meditation, since you guys responded so well to that and you love that, let's do this really quickly. It's a really quick thing. I did this once before, Cancer Moon here. Yep, exactly. So I just wanted you to take a couple of breaths. Just relax, take a couple of breaths. Smile. You're okay. You're in here. You're having fun. It's much better. And then I want you to turn your neck to the right. So turn your face, turn to the right. And take note of what's straining, what's pressure, if there's anything going on, right? Does your head hurt? Does the neck hurt? Is it stiff? Like, just take note. And then I'd like for you to do it to your right. And then take note again. Is there pressure? Is there straining? Is it stiff? Right? And then I want you to take your hands and I want you to clasp them together. And then I want you to put them at the base of your head where your neck and your skull meet, right? So the top of your neck and your skull where they meet. I want you to put your hands back there. And then I'd like you to just look straight. Take a breath and look to your right, but do not move your face. Do not move your head. So you're going to make your eyes go to the right. Just hold them there for a second until you yawn or take a sigh. I usually yawn. It's an involuntary, or you could just sigh. Some people just sigh. Then I want you to do the same thing to your left and hold it until either you sigh or you yawn. Sometimes it takes 2 seconds, sometimes it takes 30, sometimes it takes 2 minutes. Depends. It depends on you. How stressed out are you? How uptight is your body, right? And then Ooh, excuse me. Pardon me. And then you can let go of your hands. And then I want you to turn again to your right. And can you feel the difference of how much further you can go and how there's less tension and how it's not so much pressure? And then I want you to do it to your left. And you can tell. You can tell it's just lighter. It's easier. You can go back further, right? That's resetting your vagus nerve, and that helps your nervous system. And it helps like with migraines, and it helps with tension headaches, and it helps your nervous system just relax. Okay, so that kind of puts everybody in a similar space where we're relaxed. Um, yeah, felt difference, love it. Yeah, isn't it cool? Yeah. Well, I have like lots of little stuff, and a lot of times I'll just do it and then I forget to tell you guys because I do it all the time. Hi, I'm new and I don't want to interrupt anything, but I think I have some kind of spirit or entity attacked to me, and I'd like to ask a couple of questions if that's okay. If not, that's fine too. Um, I'm probably not the. You're saying it's attacking. I'm probably not. You're not gonna like what you hear from me, is what I'm saying. Thank you. That helped. You're welcome. You're probably not. My belief system is very different. Attached like stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, my lymphatic system just started draining. Good. Oh, I'm sending you something for that too, actually. So there's an that reminds me. Okay, so since we did, um, I'm starting to channel. Sorry. So since we did the, oh my God, I'm starting to channel, and I can't remember words. Since we did just what we did, because I can't remember the words, um, the next one we'll do is the lymphatic system. I'll teach you guys how to drain your lymph system. There's some things to do. Okay. I'm starting to channel. So I apologize for not being able to finish that sentence. Oh my gosh. So yes, is it Droodzilla? Interesting. It's Droodzilla. Thank you guys for the hearts. Yeah, you're welcome to ask a question because I'm already starting to channel. I have no idea what's going to go on. Like we said, we have no idea. My intent was mediumship and energy reading, but who knows what's going to happen. You're welcome, Athena. Rodney, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming in and supporting me. I know you have grandbabies and you've got a family and all of that, so I appreciate you spending some time with us. I really just appreciate you even thinking of us. Rodney's coming from TikTok. Haters around me at work for no reason. Well, because you shine your light brightly. Didn't you know that, Lori? Let it rip. Wendy's been with me for a long time. She already knows. I'm waiting for Drewzilla. My friend Nathan Hope passed away 2 weeks ago. Can you channel him, please? So I don't like. It's not like I go and say, "Hey, come here and I need to channel you." It's like they have a choice and it's up to them. So he obviously knows that you want to hear from him. So we'll see if I can, if he'll connect with me. Okay. Because that would be kind of rude if I just went over there and pulled them and said, "Get over here, I got a channel." Yeah, that's kind of rude. I don't want to be like them. You're not like them. That's why, Lori, you're not like them. That's why. Because you shine too bright. So here's the thing about probably this whole group. Yeah, probably this whole group. Just you walking in a room will cause people to see a mirror of themselves that they don't want to see. And it irritates them and it makes them aggressive, right? So I'm sure you've had that a lot in your life. You're being too loud. You're being too much. You can't do this. I hate when she does that. I don't like this. It's like because you're being you and they can't be them. That's not your fault that they can't be themselves. That's their fault. But because you're so authentic and then people are attracted and like your light, all of a sudden they're haters, right? You have to, like I said before, and I know it's hard when you have coworkers, right? You just have to learn to say, even though they're not my friends, and there's a way to like work together and not need all of that, right? Don't hate us because we're beautiful. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault I'm beautiful. It's like, I know this is bad, but Wendy will understand. This is how we used to talk when we were back in the old days of Periscope. You know, I have that issue, had that issue. I'm older now. I'm not in the city anymore. Like, I don't go out a lot. I don't go out at all. So, but back in the day, it's like when some girl, some nice looking girl would be walking with her boyfriend or husband or whatever, and I walk by or I'm in a restaurant or wherever, and they're holding tight and they're giving me a look, and I'm not even paying attention, but then I see the look that they're giving me, and then I realize it's their jealousy. And so what I always say is, this is going to sound really bad. And this is what I used to say. It's not what I say now because I don't even do that anymore. I don't even have that opportunity anymore. Let me just say that. She knows what I'm going to say. I used to say, bitch, if I wanted your man, he'd be right here, right now. I'm not even looking or interested. That's what I used to say. Because they'd give me these weird looks. I'm minding my business. That's not my fault. That's your thing. That's not my thing. Don't be bringing me in your business, right? So it's like that, Lori. It's like people are going to do and say what people are going to do and say. Okay. So let's see what Drudzilla says. Okay, it's kind of complicated situation, so please bear with me. Okay, a few years ago, I was into some esoteric meditation stuff and manifested something called a tulpa. If you're familiar. No. Uh-uh. I just, maybe I am and have forgotten. And I thought she was a purely psychological thing for a long time. But recently, some people I know with abilities were able to pick up on a presence around me. Okay. So they were able to pick it up. But what about you? What are you sensing or seeing? Or you're going to have to tell me what a tulpa is. Right? Thank you, Wendy. Wendy says, tell it to leave. You're the boss. Right? This is such a complicated thing. And I know that people have different belief systems because I'm going to go back to the original. We are all one, dark and light. And then I get further proof as I do hypnotherapy and see people in their past lives or their future lives. And I've been in my past lives and future lives, right? So we weren't always good. Sometimes we were bad. Sometimes we were horrible, right? Light and dark. It's all a part of us, right? So when you understand, and this is from my teachings, from my understanding, from my higher self in different modalities that I've seen this, right? When you understand that there is nothing outside of you that's like going to hurt you because it is part of you, you may be manifesting that. But if you're of the belief system because your DNA, your family line, because that's what they've always believed, is like let's just say your family's a you have a family of witches and a coven, right? And so your belief system is I need protection. Then maybe you don't believe that, but maybe your family line believes that, and so you have a little bit of belief in it. So then you need to do protection. But maybe you're religious and believe, maybe you're Catholic. And so with the Catholics, you believe in demons and you believe in blah, 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 and you believe in whatever, right? That's your belief system. That's why it's a complicated thing because it's not, my way isn't the right way. My way is my perception. And my perception is gathered by my identity of what I've gathered in this world, in this lifetime, and other lifetimes, right? But your line may be different. Does that make sense? That's why it's so complicated. But that's why I do all modalities. That's why I've studied the way that I have so that I can work with people within their belief systems, right? So yours is it's a complicated thing. It's not a, I'm not going to be able to answer kind of thing. I mean, here's the thing. I could give you the answer. You're not going to receive it. Does that make sense? I had thought it a tulpa was sort of like an imaginary friend, but more real, like a second conscious in your mind. Now I'm thinking there's something more supernatural going on with this. Okay, but you are supernatural. I can always sense her presence and communicate with her. Yes. Okay. So if you're sensing her presence and you're communicating, you're openly communicating. So where's the part that you're stuck? Oh, the Tibetan Buddhism. Okay. I knew that sounded familiar, but I was like, I don't remember. But right now I couldn't even remember a name, so I'd like to know where you're stuck, right? Until recently, I didn't know other people could sense her. I'm a bit spooked about it. Okay. Was it because you felt safe that when you thought it was just a psychological thing and that it was because that made it not real? Is that what you're saying? They could tell me where she was in the room and what she was doing. And yeah. So my question to you is when you thought she was just not real, um, did you feel safer because you thought she was not real, but like it was just an imaginary friend in your mind? Is that it? Hi, Shaylee. So look what Petrichor, so Ellen, look what Ellen says. Per Google search, a tulpa is an entity. So it's an entity. It's already saying that. And you've said it was too. Created in the mind, acting independently of and parallel to your own consciousness. So were you playing around with that thinking like you wanted to split the consciousness? Is that why you did it? They could tell me where she was. Oh, no, I already read that. Sorry. Like I said, this is more complicated. I'm not going to be able to answer like the whole thing because you're not going to get it because I don't know where you're coming from all the way, right? I thought I was splitting my consciousness at first. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, maybe hypnosis would be perfect. Yeah, hypnosis would do it, right? Absolutely. Thanks, Wendy. Because we can actually go into your consciousness and see. So, why were you trying to split the consciousness? I'm just curious about that because I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. If I'm being honest, I just wanted to know if I could. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's perfect. I mean, there's not a wrong answer. I just wanted to know where you're coming from. So you were curious. It seems so interesting and strange. Okay. You just said it seems so interesting and strange. And now you've got the reality that it's interesting and strange, right? So you accomplished your goal, right? So why are you afraid? Because it now is more real for you? Or why? It's because your original question was stuck. It's stuck. You're stuck. I want to know how you feel stuck. No. Yeah, right. Ellen says, so this would not be a version of higher self. I've never heard of this. It does sound interesting and strange. Yeah. But because here's the thing, we can do amazing things. But if your perception, let's see, how do I say this? I'm trying to take a scenario and put two different perspectives on it. We'll use angels, okay? I was just curious what an expert would make of a situation since I really don't know what to make of it myself. Right. I'm trying to help you, but you won't answer the question. And the question is, where do you feel stuck? Like, where are you not moving? Where are you, or are you frightened? Like, so let me give you this example. An angel comes to a girl and she is frightened, right? And she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what this being is because from her perception and her upbringing, that's a demon, right? Because of what she's been taught, because of her type of religion. But another girl sees the same angel, and because of her perception and her religion, she thinks that that angel is glorious and beautiful and has a message from God, right? It's the same angel, but from our perception, which is why we have that in this world, is our perception. It depends, and that's what I'm getting at. I am trying to figure out your perception so that I can help you. I feel attached at the soul. I'm a bit frightened because I didn't believe in spirits until a few days ago. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. Until a few days ago when this happened to me. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm unclear. I'm trying to explain as best I can. No, no problem. That is what I was talking about. Good job, Cindi. So, if your perception is that that thing can harm you or that that thing is separate from you, or then yeah, you're going to materialize that, right? You've already you wanted to know what if you could do this. Now you know you can do this, right? So you wanted to know if this was real. Now you know it's real, right? And so I don't want you to be frightened, but I don't know because I haven't sat with you, we haven't talked, we haven't done any of that. So I don't know if your family, where you grew up, it's always about like, oh my God, I'm afraid of everything, right? Because I know plenty of people whose families are that way. They're not that way, but their family is that way. You know, any little thing. Oh my God, there's more trauma. Oh my God, this is going to happen. Oh my God, right? Right, exactly. So I don't want you to be frightened. These things are real. Whether your perception is we're all one, uh, I split we can split consciousness, right? Or whether your perception is no, it would take a priest or somebody higher to do that, or your your consciousness and perception is that stuff is fake. That never really happens. People have a big imagination, right? So I want you to know exactly what Wendy said earlier. You are in charge. You're in charge. You are. a huge, huge being. You have a whole self that's a huge being, right? And aspects of that whole self is what we call the higher self, right? Who is connected to the universe and Mother Earth, who is connected to other dimensions, who is eventually connected to God. I had said this before. I said this last time. It's like water in the ocean. It's a vast ocean, right? And then you take a cup and you pick the water up and put it in the cup. Is it not the same water? But it's separated. But it's the same. If I put it back in there, you never knew it was gone. You pick it up, it's the cup, it's separated, but it's the same. Then you can take from here and put a drop. That's separated from this and from the ocean, but it's all the same. That's the way it is with the universe, God, love, whatever you want to call that energy, to like your higher selves, the angels. It just kind of goes, spreads out, right? To us on Earth, to you in the meat suit, right? So, right. So you're used to dealing with, or you, because your family line has it, when you understand that you are a part of everything. There, this is what Wendy was saying. It can't hurt you. You're in charge. You're in charge. Especially if you're the creator of it, right? If you created it, then you have what do they call it in religious terms? You're like the overlord of it. You're like the father of it. You can tell it, you can make it go away, you can tell it what to do. Right? That makes sense? I think I understand. So following the analogy, I've taken some water and added it to my cup. Right. What, so I'll give you a better analogy. You were the cup of water and you got another cup and you poured half of it in there. Now you have 2 cups of water from the same water that started in the ocean. Yeah. So if your family's used to working with demons, you banish it. You get some help. You get a priest, right? Depending on what religion you are, if you are that, right? So if, let me take it even further. This is what I'm getting. Let me take it even further than you were the cup, the water in the cup. You took another cup and you split the water. Now that you know that it's true, now that you know that you can do this, and this is what I'm getting. Now that you know that you can do this, take the cup and pour it back into the original, pour the water back into the original cup so that you're whole again. That makes sense? I know that sounds simple, but that's how much of a creator that you are, that you created this. So but depending on your perception is what I'm saying is what's going to make it work. Interesting. This is better than the psychology. I told you I have no idea where this is going. I already knew before I even started this live because the teacher's around. And if y'all have known me from a long time ago, when the teacher's around, we don't know what's going to happen, right? Oh no, I can tell she's benevolent. I don't want to get rid of her. She's a friend. Okay. Then you can say to her, because obviously you talk to her, you can say, I feel kind of weird and strange, but as long as we know I'm in charge, so here's the thing, put some boundaries. Put some boundaries in. I mean, I'm a medium. I see energies, I see spirits, I see people, I see it all the time. I've seen it since birth. To me, it's not strange. Right? To me, and I learned to vibrate I learned about frequency and vibration and everything that I could about what was going on, because when I was young and had everything open and didn't understand about attention, intention, and focus, I was seeing all the children being murdered. I was seeing women being murdered. I was seeing men being murdered. I was seeing the horrific things as a child because everything was open. I didn't have a direction, right? So I learned to put boundaries. And I didn't do it on my own. I did it with my higher self. I did it with, angels, whatever, and I learned to put boundaries. And then, as I grew more and understood more and got the science behind it, I put even more boundaries. And I've said this to you guys, to this group before. You don't realize how powerful this group is, that y'all will lovingly, you're not doing it on purpose, but you'll like call out to me, call out to me because you love me, because you want to see what I'm doing. You want to make sure I'm okay, right? It's not anything bad, but it's one me and what, 50,000, 60,000 you. And so I had to put some boundaries. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't want you to check in on me. So my guides and the people around me the energies around me that help me will let you guys know in a very gentle way that I'm fine or that it's okay, right? I have it where if it's already vetted, if something needs to come through, they know exactly what needs to come through to me. And then I will be like, Rebecca, you're on my mind, or Wendy, you're on my mind, or did I email you, or did I, like, I'll have that come in, right? Those are, and I'm explaining all that to you so that you understand you're in charge. It's just what Wendy said. You put the boundaries in. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ellen. I call in the white light of the Holy Spirit, is what I say, and I'm not any denomination. Yeah, but I feel better knowing whatever is around is high vibes, so I'm okay. Exactly. And that's why I work with a lot of different people, because I've studied and I've worked really hard to understand different. I studied religion for a while, for a long time, long time, and under gurus and under priests and under all of it. I really wanted to understand so that when people have questions, that's not in the way of me not knowing so that I can't help, right? So I hope this helps you. I hope you feel better. There are boundaries that you should put in because you're human and we all need boundaries. But they don't have to be awful or ugly. It's like I just explained to you. I'm not telling them they can't search me out. I'm just saying I have energies around me to help in that search. And then if it's really important, and they know what I consider important, right? The energies that I work with, the teacher knows exactly what's important to me. So they'll let it come through. And then I'll get those messages where I'm like, okay, Wendy, what's going on? Okay, Lori, what are you doing? Okay, Rebecca, where are you? Okay, Ellen, you're on my mind. What's going on? Right? So, and it took me a long time to like figure that out, but I have, right? And so that's why I'm telling all of you guys, because you do need the boundaries. Because all of y'all, Shaylee, everybody that's in here has abilities. You Drudzilla, just figured out that you could do this, right? You could create a split consciousness, right? So we all have ability. You got to learn to work with them. Okay. So I hope that helps. Now, I know there was another question if somebody had, at the same time that Drudzilla had that question. So I am so thankful that you brought that question. Thank you for bringing that to this group. We are learning and growing, and we're an old souls. All this group is old souls, but it's like we've we've forgotten some things, right? And so as we're open to listening, we're very wise. We've been through a lot, not just me, them too. These are warrior women. These are warrior men, and they have something to contribute to this world. And that's my way of gathering us together, because it is time for us to contribute this part of us, not the masking part, not the thing that they told us, but who we truly are. This world needs that, because look where we are in this world. Look how this world is now, right? Let me close this. Hold on just a second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But I want to thank you for bringing that here. I really appreciate it because we're always learning, right? And if I can help in any way, even if I couldn't see how Wendy helped, like, and Lori helped, like, and Ellen helped, that's what it takes. This is a group. You don't just want to hear my perspective. There's plenty of others that with a lot of wisdom. Because for me to be like, oh, we need to be a better, for me to be saying we're moving to in a different direction where groups matter, but where there's no gurus and there's leaders, but then all you want to hear is my answer. And I'm like, well, I'm the boss and this is my answer and this is what I'm channeling. No, that's not what this is. Yes, I can direct it. I can start it. I can do whatever, but there are beautiful souls here with lots of experience and lots of wisdom. And if I don't know something, they might, right? And that's kind of how this group works. So I appreciate you because it helps us all grow and understand. That makes sense? Lori says I need an appointment. Yeah, you're welcome to email me. I'm at yourpath39@gmail. And I'm getting busy, but I love it. I love it. It took 4 years to like figure out this is, I don't really hate the world. That's what it took 4 years for me to say, right? I don't really hate the world. I am going to help. It's going to be okay. Quit being a brat. Things don't always just go your way. But I'm so happy. Like, do you know how honored I am to be able to like make Wendy's herbs and her protocol, to like I get to dance and sing and put it together, and it's like an honor for me. It's an honor for me to help. It's just an honor that you would even look my way for me to help, right? So I've always said I can sleep later. I can sleep when I die, and when I die, I won't sleep. So I'm fine. So Druzella said, "Thank you very much. This put me at ease." You're so welcome. I'm glad. A lot of people feel really good in this space. So Ellen said, "At Druzella, sounds to me like if you self-created this, friend, and it's actually part of you, you didn't invite anything in." Perfect. It's a great way to say that. But maybe don't goof around with things until you understand the end. Yeah, until you understand them in hugs. Yes, that's a perfect way to say it. So I'm glad that you feel better. Yeah, learned my lesson. This is serious stuff. Yeah, this stuff is real. It's real. We are all healers here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, this stuff is real. It's the reason that if there's science behind it, I've always done this. That's been my whole journey, is to bring the science to it. But I'm not, just because there isn't any science doesn't make it not true. It just means, to me, what I've learned is that science hasn't caught up, right? So, see, I had no idea where this was going, but I'm so glad that you brought that up. So, thank you guys for engaging. I love it. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for spending time. Does anybody have any questions? I know that at the same time, Druzella had a question. There was somebody else, but all of a sudden I started channeling for Druzella. So if anybody has a question, if anybody wants to talk about a subject, I'm going to be on here for about 15, 20 more minutes. All I know is that I am still relaxed after the Vegas night. I love you guys. Y'all are so funny. I cannot wait till we can all gather. Like, I can see us being a serious moment and somebody just cracking us up and us rolling on the floor, because that's what spirit, my higher self, has been telling me for years. It's not that serious. have some fun while you're here on earth. You've done enough work, right? I always feel better after being here. Yeah, me too. You guys light me up. You guys make me energized, you know? Excuse me. I love this energy. It's authentic. Yeah. Athena. Oh my god. She said, "How's my day going to go?" You're talking about. Oh, that's right. Because are you working tonight, Lori? Lori. So for those of you that don't know, Lori like will pop in and she works like the night shift to the morning, I think. But I can never remember. Like, is it 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or I can't remember. I just remember you popping in. Yeah, and she's like, "Here I am," and then she's gone. Then she's like, "I'm back," and then she's gone. But Lori, you're not the only one that does that. There's a lot of people that do that. And then there's a lot of people that just leave us in the background. So like they don't want to engage, but they just want to be a part of, right? 2 a.m. to 6. And you have the people that are, did you say use the word aggressive? What did you say about the people, the coworkers? Alyssa Hunter. Hi, Cindi. Long time no see. I know. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? So much has changed. I thought of you yesterday and funny how you are the first on my subscription. Aw, sweetheart. Haters. Oh, that's right. Well, Alyssa, thanks for finding me again and thanks for always being subscribed. My channel, a lot of people, because I hadn't been on, you may have to like unsubscribe and subscribe to me to be able to get notifications. Um, but I'm sorry, I'm starting a channel. Um, I'm so happy that that you guys are finding us again. I just started back again in July. Right, guys? July? Yeah. So we're looking for our people. All right, let me see for Lori. Lori, I don't think this thing's gonna get resolved anytime soon. Like you can't change their opinion about you, and you've done nothing. It is what I've said it was. It's because it's like the story I just told you. It's like don't be looking at me because it's your issue. Like that's your issue. Don't bring me in that. You know, that's your business with your man and you think I'm what because I walked by and he looked at me, that's not my fault. Right? Like that's not my fault. Cause trust me, if I wanted him, he'd be right here. But it's like that attitude. It's like there's nothing that you got to take a stance and have some boundaries, right? So this is the second time I'm saying boundaries. Are we having issues with boundaries lately, everyone? Or maybe some boundaries are going to come up that we need to like put our foot down about. Going to find another job, maybe. Let me see. Maybe at home. Yeah. I don't see this. I don't think that you're going to have a bad day today. I just don't see them. I don't see that you can resolve this at all. Amen. Right? Right, Alyssa? like, don't bring me in to that mess. Right? And that's basically what's happening with you, Lori. It's like, you're just you. And you're going to, like I said about this group, we can walk in a room and we're going to irritate people. Why? Because we're living in our truth, in our authenticity, as much as we can. I mean, we still fuck up. We still mess up. We're not we're not, we're not in the Himalayas, in Tibet. We're living life. And so we make mistakes, right? But I'll just say you're more true than most. So your light shines brighter. And as you're in this group, your light is shining brighter. Do you guys understand the alignment that's going on as you're just sitting in this group? You don't have to say a word. That's what I said earlier. You don't have to say a word. You're aligning. It's science. I mean, you can look at science. We naturally want to resonate to the frequency, right? This frequency is a great frequency. People come in, they would naturally, what do they say all the time? It feels so nice in here. I feel at ease. We laugh, we hug, we play, we get mad. It's not about love, it's about authenticity. You're being your authentic self. And I think when people come in this group, they feel like, what is this? I don't have to pretend. I don't have to try to be. I can just be, right? And that feels great. But because all of you. That's because all of you hold that space. Now, it is so much easier to hold that space when you're here. But what about when you're at work? Right? That's not easy. And you're going to get some reaction. You're there. I mean, if you're around me in my life, there are people that, not now, but in my past, that just cannot stand me because and it's the people that they are. I used to think it was me long time ago, but it's who they are. It's like they can't even tell themselves their truth. And I just brought that out in them, and they don't like to look at that. And the other way to say it is my light has always shined, right? They've tried over my life to dim my light. No, you're not enough. No, you didn't do this. No, I don't love you. No, you could do better. No, you're not supposed to do that. No, you're a girl. No, you're a woman. No, 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 no. No, you can't do that. You're not old enough. No, you can't do that. You're not tall enough. No, you can't do that. You're not, I don't know, you're not enough. That's what it's always been, right? They've tried and they've tried and they have tried to dim our light. And why? Because it's too bright for them. It's too bright for them. Right? I say not as I do, right? Boundaries is a thing for 2024, right? True. It's more about who they are. It is. It has nothing to do with you. It's like me with what I said. Don't bring me in your bullshit of jealousy the way that the way that you made your relationship with this man that I walk by and he's looking at me and you grab him tighter and think that has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Because trust me, if it did, I would win. I don't lose. He would be right here. He would be my man. Okay? It's like that. That makes sense? It has nothing to do with you, Lori. It has to do with the fact that you shine a light and they are blinded and they're like, it's too much for them. It's too much. I swear to God, every time we're serious, somebody comes in and says it. Last time it was Athena, just a little while ago. Now it's Witch. Tammy. I just walk into a place like I own it. That's right. You do own it. Like I told you guys last week what that guide was telling me to say. I was trying to say it in a nicer way, but that guy would not let me. And I think like Eagle said I was talking to somebody else, but she heard the message too. I'm like, yeah, the message was for everybody. I meant every one of you. That guide meant every one of you. You guys have gone to hell. You have danced with the devil. You made that motherfucker tired. Then you kicked him out of his place and said, I own this bitch. And then you came back from that and came to live some life. Like, that's badass. That's who you guys are. That's who you are. So, if that's who you are, Lori, some little coworkers that are looking at you a certain way because you show them the true light, the fuck? Like, I know I'm cussing, but it's like, who cares? Who cares? Do not let them ruin your day. And yes, if you're not resonating anymore, it may be time to go. And trust me, if it's time to go, another job's going to open up. Look at Alejandra. I gave her the reading. She changed her opinion. 3 days later, she had the job. She just told us the other night, I love this job. I hope I get to stay. Less hours, more money. You're part of this group. Do you not think that you're worthy of that? Do you not think that you could get that? I don't care where you're at. I don't care where in the world that you're at. You can have that. That is yours. Many people only like what you can do for them when they know they can't manipulate you. Yes, exactly. Make you believe they're BS. They get annoyed and take it out on you. Small people. Yeah, exactly. I understand. Everyone wants to control over others. When someone comes along, I say step aside. Exactly. And believe me, all eyes are on me. Exactly, Tammy. Very nice. I was just going to suggest that maybe Lori needs to leave that. I think she needs to. Like if that isn't the universe brightly it reminds me like I'm getting this reminder of you're like, universe, give me a sign, and the universe gives you a sign, and you're like, yeah, I'm not really sure. Can you give me another sign? And so it gives you an even bigger sign, and then you're like, well, can you just give me one more sign to make sure? Like, how much more do you need? And trust me, I'm not getting on to you because I do the same freaking thing. That's why they shut shit down for me. Like, I cannot move until I move in the direction that I'm supposed to. That's how stubborn I used to be. Like, they will shut shit. Like, what happened? I had to come here. I had no choice, right? Like, my choices were like, nope, and nope, and nope, and figure it out, right? Like, how much more do you want? Right? I have a neon light. That shit is so draining. It is. It's very draining. It's very draining. Let it go and receive better. I bet the universe is like, I've been trying to give her this better thing, but she won't leave. Like, I've been trying, but she won't leave. Like, I make it worse for her during the day. These people, like, I make it bad, and she won't leave. So if you've been telling the universe through your stance, through your belief, through your understanding, through your way, through just the way that you handle every day, that you want to stop welding, then, and the universe is trying to make a way, but you won't, it's like, you won't do it. I'd like a roadmap and some snacks. But guess what, Ellen? That's what I did. I took I mean, Ellen, you just started watching me, but 5, when was it? March, April? I can't even remember now. When I had to like come this way. Somebody on YouTube, like I've known them forever because I know like there's a lot of people I know, right? But Lorna, y'all know Lorna, right? She lived right by me in San Francisco. She was like, I'm getting in the car. We're going. Like, we're going. It's not like we hadn't met. We hung out, right? But it's like, she's like, I'm getting in the car. We're going. So what did we do? I'm in the middle of like trying to figure out how we're going to do this. And we did it. We did it in the middle of the night. We had such fun. It was great. It was, we knew that I had some things coming up. And it was a serious situation of the reason that I had to come this way. But I had help. And there was David, and then there was like a lot of people that stepped up and stepped in and did it, and a lot of people wanted to like, let me help you get this, and I'm like, you guys can help, but you cannot do it for me. I have to do this. I have to change this energy. I have to transmute this stuff. Like, this is like family DNA stuff. I gotta change it. Right? So things will open up for you, is what I'm saying. Are you from San Francisco? I was born and raised. So, originally from Texas. My husband was in the military. We moved in and out of the country, but we were based in San Diego. So, San Diego for 25, 30 years. Spent a lot of time in San Diego. It is my home. Then I went to Texas to close things out. I'm just giving you a quick preview. Went to Texas to close things out. Then I came back and then I went to San Francisco, came back to San Francisco because my intention was to come up here to Oregon. But I was like slowly getting there. I don't know why I was slowly getting there, but it was like, okay, I've got to close this out. Okay, I want to make sure I see this people. I want to make sure that I do this, and I want like I had things I was doing, um, and then I was getting in my own way, right? So I had stopped YouTube. I was trying to figure what I was gonna do, and then so from San Francisco, I had to come up here, right? So love San Francisco. I used to always in San Diego, and in the summers I'd go up to San Francisco and go up to Berkeley and stuff. I have friends that are professors up there. I went to private school in San Francisco uh, when I was in the what was I seventh grade. So yeah, so I know San Francisco, um, but I knew I wasn't gonna stay there, but I always wanted to like stay there for a little bit, and that's what happened. I stayed there for a little bit, and then I had to like rush up here to Oregon. It's been the best move for me. I love it here. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The people are really nice. I'm in a really small town. This isn't the town that I'm gonna stay in, um, but my higher self is like, let's ease into this. Let's like you don't have to do it all at once, right? So let's ease into this. I went to St. Thomas the Apostle. Nice, Athena. Hi, Eagle. How are you? So, Lori, you got this. You got this. Yeah, I think it's going to open up for you, Lori. I feel like it'll just open up. Honestly, what I'm hearing is that they've been knocking at your door. Like your guides are like, we have been trying to get her to go. You won't go. I almost feel Taurus energy, Lori, like in this area of your life where you won't go. We ditched our life, family, and friends on the East Coast 9 years ago and moved here to Arizona. Now, the universe is telling me to move again. I'm not sure why, and we're meeting a lot of roadblocks. I'll tell you why you're meeting a lot of roadblocks. Because you guys are envisioning, and myself, I did the same thing. We're envisioning if it's on my path, it's a clean path. Where has it ever been an easy, clean path in your life? It's you're pioneering. You are digging the road as you move towards where you're going. Do you understand? Do you guys understand that? That, and I'm not saying that you can't have easy times, but you all are pioneers, which means you are the road. There's a road behind you when you're done because you made it. You're a pioneer. You're doing it. That's what I've told you guys about this group. I haven't said this in a while, but I'm going to say it again. And Tammy knows. There's some other people that know. If you're doing it like everybody else, you are doing it wrong. You're not supposed to do it like everybody else. Okay? Get over that. They get it easier than we do. Okay? Get over that. I'm trying to tell you that as soon as you start doing it your way, it is going to be easier. You cannot do it the way everybody else does it. If you were going to do it like everybody else does it, you were supposed to be born at a different time. This is the time where we make new ways. So you have to build the road for the people behind you. That makes sense? I've always wanted to visit up that way. I hear it's so beautiful and people are kind. Very much so, Alyssa. That's one of my dreams, Alyssa. I'm going to build a place here. This is one of my goals, right? And so I'm just telling you because everybody knows this, but I'm just seeing you again. But I want it up here for that reason. I want a place for everybody to come. And like I said the other night, I want it to be a place where that's a soft landing for people, for you guys, for everyone, right? The world does not provide a soft landing. And then what I just said about all of y'all being a pioneer, it's not provided a soft landing. I'd like to be that soft landing. I'd like it to be a place that you come for a day, for every day, where you live by there and then you come, or a place for those that live far away to come to retreat. We'll have retreats there. We'll have things there. I'll be teaching there. We'll have other teachers there. I mean, it's a huge dream, but I already know that we can do this. I already know that we can. We don't have to have it all at once. We're pioneering. It's not going to be easy. Does that make sense? But we will have it and you will come, Alyssa. We will have it and you will come. They're called life lessons, yes. I've got free invitation last week to go to the theater and I was so happy. And yesterday I got another invitation to go to the theater, so I'm happy. Life is spoiling me a little. Perfect, Eagle. You deserve that. You absolutely deserve that. Where are you looking to move next? Oh, that was Athena asked Ellen. Maybe Colorado. We found a great place. Not sure if it's the right one. We're willing to do the work. Just can't catch a break lately. Yeah. Oh, today's the 12th. Because when we talked about that, I said, you still might want to wait till after the 12th. Build and they will come. Absolutely. Nice, Colorado. I hope you catch a break soon. She will. She'll catch a break soon. Yeah. So, one like, thumbs up will help Cindi out a lot. Take care, everyone. I have to go packing safe. She's all pack and sage holding it in her purse. All right. Yeah. Thank you. If you guys could give me a thumbs up and give me some hearts, that would be great. If you guys could share me out, we're trying to reach some goals here. I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. I mean, I have for the last 2 months, but not in a long time since then. The algorithm is getting to know me again. You know, we're all rebuilding. So if you could give me some hearts, tap on that screen, share me out. As soon as I reach the 3,000 watch time hours, which we're close, we're already at 2,900. And as soon as we reach the 3,000 watch time hours, and it's only because you guys have been watching my stuff and doing it. So thank you. I appreciate it. But I get to start the membership. And the membership is going to be really cheap. It's like, there'll be tiers. I think there's 3 tiers. I have to do it YouTube's way. But, the first tier is going to be $5, $6. I think it's $6. Loving your videos, says Athena. Loving your videos, Cindi. Thank you, Athena. I appreciate it. I'm trying to keep up with them. But I'm glad that you guys are loving it. I'm so happy that you guys are going back and rewatching. And you guys that have been with me for a long time, and even those that have been with me from back then, like, you can watch a video of mine and my higher self, your higher self, spirit, your loved ones, they're all in those videos, and you'll hear things that you didn't hear before. And you're like, what? I never heard that. Like me, who has, you know, if a video went viral and I had to like rewatch some parts again, I can go back to this day and be like, I don't remember that ever happening. That happens to my videos because I guess if you're religion, you would say they're anointed, right? But they have like this, it's spirit there, it's energy there. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? I don't know why this is coming up. But is it like the never ending story where like he opens the book and it's like writing itself? Like it's got that kind of energy where it's just like, what are you doing? And it gives you different points of view, and it gives you at a different time in your life, you can go back and watch it and get something great in it, right? So I don't know why I got that envisioned, but it's like that. And people tell me that all the time. And people watch my old videos all the time. Like, even when I had shut everything off, I was still getting notifications that people were going back and watching my videos, which I loved. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that they would actually do that, right? Eagle says, yes, exactly. As I rewatch videos, I hear different things. And sometimes I feel like, wow, it wasn't even there the last time. Yes, that happens. I hear that a lot. And that's happened to me. Oh, one of my all-time favorites. I can watch that over and over and over, right? I love that. Frozen, right? Yeah, it's like that. It's got that magical energy. It's got spirit in there. It's got your spirit. It's got your guide. It's got my guide. It's got my spirit. It's got all of us in there, right? It's like it's alive. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like that. It's like the book that just writes it as you're doing it, right? So it's awesome. I love it. All right, guys. I am having such a great time every time I get on here. I love it. You guys, your energy. I just love y'all so much. Y'all don't understand. Like, my heart is so open to you guys. I love you so much. I'm so honored that you guys come and do private readings with me. I'm so honored that you guys do Aries Saves Lives. She's not on here tonight, but she gave me another donation. I always want to call out anybody that gives me a donation. So thank you very much. I love you, girl. I'm going to see you soon. I think I see her next week sometime. Now, I do want to talk about next week. So I'm going to try to come on tomorrow, probably in the morning. Maybe mid-morning. I say that and then that won't happen. So I'm going to try, but I am coming on tomorrow sometime. Okay. And then we're going to do our Saturday. Yeah. Is it Saturday? No, I may not be. Yeah. No, it's Saturday. But here's the thing. Since we're doing the open energy readings this week in the mediumship, starting Sunday, because I am so busy next week, with hypnosis, with coffees, with private readings, right? So I'm really, really busy. I have decided to do this. I am going to start on Sunday doing tarot. I'm going to do tarot live for a couple of hours on Sunday. I'm going to do tarot live on Tuesday. I'm going to do tarot live on Thursday. And if I get to Saturday, I'm going to do tarot live. So it'll be tarot the whole week. Just like it was mediumship and energy this week, it's going to be tarot. The Freudian slip. It's going to be tarot all next week. Okay. So I'm promoting it. I just put it on my community tab. You guys can go look at the community tab on my channel. Just hit the community tab. And then you can see when I write stuff. I hadn't written anything. I just wrote that today. I'm going to be promoting it on X and other things. So we're going to be really, really, really big. And this is what I'm telling you guys now. Because we're going to have like a lot of people probably come in next week. Okay. Because I am doing the one thing that everybody has wanted me to do for a long time. And that's to do tarot like for a whole week. Okay. To do tarot. So I'm going to do it next week. Okay. But here's the thing. Because we're going to have a lot of new people and old people that come back and see me, I need you guys to help me with this space. I want them to come in and feel this space. I want them to come in and have that soft place to land that no one's ever given them. Okay? And I know that you guys can do this. I know that you can. And I know that y'all are willing and loving enough to do it. So I'm not saying to take anything away from your life every day, but if you can come in like you guys have, this is what we're doing next week. This is going to be our focus. Okay. I can't wait to see how you read. Very exciting. Oh yeah. See, Ellen hasn't seen me yet. And Berenice says, yay. There's a lot of people that are going to be like, they have been dying for me to do it. But this is in celebration of us hitting our goal of 3,000 watch time hours so I can start the membership. And this is because my heart is open and I love you guys so much. And you guys have just shown up and shown up and shown up. And I love you for that. So I am finally ready to do a week of tarot. And we're going to do a week of tarot. We're going to have so much fun. And it's going to be crazy. So, and I've got to work on making some of you guys moderators. Eagle's already a moderator. She's in blue. But there are some of you guys that I got to make moderators. That way you can because I mean, Ellen, you don't know, but back in the day, I used to have 10,000 people on live, 5,000, 3,000. Like, we had to have moderators because we'd have bots, we'd have all kinds of crazy stuff happening. So, it's kind of like that energy. It may not be that big, but that's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like, oh God, by the third one, it's gonna be a lot of people. I don't think people can get to 10,000 anymore. I mean, you gotta But it's going to be a lot of people. So there are some people that I want to make that you guys that show up all the time. I want to make moderators. So I got to talk to David about that. Will the tarot be lives with questions or by saying no? So I'm going to probably do it both ways. We're going to have 3 or 4 days of it. So I'm probably going to do it for both ways, right? But there's going to be a time for you guys to ask questions. I'm happy to help out. I'll moderate on a couple other channels. Perfect. Yeah. I'll remember you, Eagle, Aries Saved Light. I mean, there's like which, why aren't you already? I thought we did that already for you. Wendy, like there's plenty of people that I want to make moderators. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna work on that with David probably this weekend. So, we will make you guys moderators. Very nice. Like being a moderator just gives you the permission to be able to like if somebody's messing up or somebody's being ugly or it's the wrong, you can get them out of there, right? So because a lot of times when there's a lot of people and this thing's going fast, I can't see what's going on, right? And if you can't, if you, Tammy, I don't even know why you're not yet. Which is who I'm talking to. I thought I made you a moderator a long time ago when I made Eagle one. That's crazy. I don't know why. Huh. Yeah, you guys are definitely um this was my first live. Enjoyed it, girly. Oh, thank you, Athena. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it could get a little crazy next week. And we also have um the lunar eclipse. Like we got a lot going on next week. And then we have Mars squaring the nodes. We have Mars. I told y'all there's gonna be a lot of energy in that Cancer house. So wherever Cancer is falls in your chart, whatever house that is, next week it's gonna be squaring the nodes. It's gonna be squaring fate. So y'all know some stuff's gonna happen. Who knows what's gonna happen with this group? It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be a fun ride. I can tell you that because we're all gonna be there, so we're gonna make it fun. It can get serious, and somebody will say something and have us all laughing, right? Timeouts work to get emotions under control, and bots are easy to spot and block. See, Ellen kind of knows about it because she does that on other channels. She said so. She would be the one to like. You guys remember Petrichor Rant, Ellen, because if you have any questions, you can ask her, okay? Because I'm telling you, when we get a big group, that thing flies. I can't see what's happening. Some people are being rude, and we got to get them out of there, right? All I could do is channel, answer, channel, answer, channel, answer, right? Still waiting for the gifts to come in for me. Yeah, so it's all month, right? So we got to wait. Some of us didn't have to wait. It kind of depends. Um, Ashley, wow, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm so excited, Cindi. I've been following you for 10 years before your Periscope days even. I know, I remember you, Ashley. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. Everyone, very nice. It's Berenice is her name, but her thing says very nice. And then there's Ellen. Ashley has been with me for a long time, like a long time. I'm so happy you found me again. Oh my God, this group is just getting better and better. Which is Tammy. Eagle's been with us for a long time. Ashley, you may know Eagle. Athena said she was just here for the first time. And this is not even everybody. Like, just wait. Oh, Ashley, I'm so happy you're back. Wow. That's so awesome. Yeah, every time I see some of the old crew, I'm like, yes, they made it. I mean, this is your first time seeing me again, Ashley, but I had to go through my 11th house Pluto, so I had to like, there was some, I don't know who's going to show up. I'm going to be so excited whoever shows up, right? So, very nice. Maybe your gifts and my break are on the same UPS. Rerouted. Oh my God. You guys are hilarious. I love it. I love this group. We needed all of you because she said it was rerouted. Because for so long we have like just been serious, and my higher self is just like, enough with the theories. Y'all got to learn to laugh. Like, that's so cool. It's so cool. Ashley, oh, my heart is just like beaming. I'm so glad to see you, Ashley. What was that woman's name from Discord? Which one? Which one? Oh, that was a good one, Ellen. That's really good. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. Mine too. Oh, I love you, Ashley. Thank you. Oh, y'all gonna make me cry. I don't know. She said, I don't know. I can't remember. That's that's so funny. It reminds me of when my car died. Oh, Amy. You're talking about Amy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Amy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh God, you guys are hilarious. Yeah. Well, whoever makes it, my heart just opens and opens. Um, it reminds me a long time ago. I'm talking, oh God, I probably was 19, and I was working so hard, like I always do, right? But I remember I'd gone to the doctor, um, and I don't remember why we were talking about this, but I was like, I'm having like some memory issues. Um, like I can't focus, and I'm having some memory issues. And he said you have to. So he wanted me to get on ginkgo biloba. That was, but way back in the day, right? 19, 20 years old. I don't even remember how old. And so the next time I saw him, he said, "Did you get on the ginkgo biloba for my memory, right? For concentrating, focusing my memory." And I was like, "No, because I can't remember to take it." It reminds me of that. Like that. I was like, no, I didn't get on it because I can't remember to take it. Like, how are we supposed to do this? Oh God, you guys are hilarious. You're just bringing all that out in me. That's so funny. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I love you, love you, love you, Ashley. Thank you so much for coming back to us. I love you. Um, I can't wait for the next time. Please show up the next time because we got to talk about Periscope because some of these people don't even know. No. Anyway, I love you, love you, love you. I will see you guys soon. Love you. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, Witch. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Eagle. Always Eagle. Thank you, my sweetie. Thank you, everybody that showed up. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.